I love that song a lot. Official Primus is the name of the channel. Jerry was a race car driver. That's the second song that I heard from Primus. And I literally, I was doing this open air gig thing south of Vienna. I can't remember what it was like in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in Steiermark or something like that. And I wish I could remember. I was playing. They would send this around. We were playing concerts like all the time. But what I do remember about this night, I remember the gig wasn't that good actually, but it was a big open air type of thing. But like I don't know, picnic tables everywhere. It wasn't really like a rock and roll type. It was like this summer festival thing. Anyway, they're sitting there, eating schnitzel and stuff like that. And we're up here jumping up and down. But during the sound check, the sound guy was big speakers, and I know I told the story before, but always makes me think of when I first heard Primus. And it was actually by doing it. It's at a sound check, right? And the guy, testing out the big, open air, right? Big speakers stuff. I always used to love to, get a long cable with my bass. I didn't have the Wi-Fi thing, but I just had a long cable so I could go out and talk to the sound guy, my music producer part of me, and I like to listen to my own sound checks, but I always like check them out. Plus, I want to maybe learn something from this guy. Anyway, there's when they set the speakers, they put in this record, and actually it was My Name Is Mud was the song, and I went, huh? 1995, and I never heard it before. It wasn't being played on the radio. I mean, that song was, I don't know, maybe it was played on your local radio station, but in Austria, that was super underground, and I heard that, and I was like, oh man, I did a backflip. I was like, it was reminiscent of everything that King Crimson was doing. It was just, with the whole tapping. And I was like, hold on a second. And this is like King Crimson meets punk rock. And the guy's telling these stupid stories, which are like humorous. He's never singing a melody or anything like that. You never get to hear, ooh, you don't hear anything like that. Jerry was a race car driver. This monotone voice. But yet the music is, Les Claypool, great. He found something that was really unique. I love it. Once again, you're in hour 3, the final countdown. I made it through. We all did. The first hour guarantee. And I have one last song from the second hour. Paul Carrack, Dig Deep. But right now, we do have this a mustache coming in here. Now, this is a tune that my computer tell me. I've heard the name morphine, not just because I've been to the hospital a couple of times. Concussions. That's good because I don't know. I get too many stories about being hit in the head and stuff. In the rock and roll business, it happens sometimes. People throw chairs and stuff like that. Swing. You've seen all this stuff, right? Throwing bottles and microphones. When you get like a strong guy with a microphone stand off his meds, he's trying to stay away. Cure for pain exactly is morphine. This is what I'm getting at. But yeah, once the body goes into shock, you don't really feel any pain until afterwards. Morphine does help. Even just the way we're made, initially, like something bad can happen, and it's like, why is everybody freaking out? I could tell a story or two about weird things that have happened to me. And people go, and the body is great. It's just what do they call it? Endorphins or something. It creates this. It's like going, hey, no problem, until the other part of the brain goes, whoa, dude, man, you just, whatever, right? Something really serious happened to you. Cure for pain from morphine. I have no idea. I'm going to guess, coming from you, a mustache, this is probably an instrumental, and I talk too much.
Tell me where
Cure for Pain, Morphine. I tell you, reminds me of this group that I played with in Boston, which were all doctors, and they had, the name of their group was O Positive, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were somehow knew each other. Of course they did. Dupree is the guy who died. Jerome Dupree. Yeah, they were formed in 1989. I moved to Boston in 1986, so that means 89. I had actually quit my band. That's a long story, but me and the second guitar player and the saxophone player decided to leave. That's a long story, but anybody who knows my group, it doesn't really matter. But I don't remember. Maybe I did see these guys. I don't know. It says Cambridge, Boston, which is Boston, right? Cambridge is Harvard University across the Charles River there. It's part of Boston, basically. Alternative rock, active from '89. That's exactly when my group kind of like disappeared, was '89. So maybe I just crossed paths with this guy. So Jeremy Dupree died of a heart attack. I want to read the story here because this is intriguing. They always say, die doing something you love, right? Usually it's like making love, whatever, to a beautiful woman or a beautiful guy or whatever. Hold on a second. No. Hold on a second. No, this isn't the guy. This guy's still alive. I don't know. Anyway, but if some guy, and he died in Italy or something on stage, probably that's not a bad way to go. Some serious heart attack. Anyway, that's too much information for me to do some research there. But that was a good one. A group from Boston area there. Cure for Pain, Morphine. No, maybe all these thoughts went through my head a mustache, and I need some more information. Raina Marie comes in right now with a super. Lover's Prayer. Probably praying that my husband doesn't die tonight on stage, because I don't know what that guy's Cure for Pain, Morphine. He's already telling the world there's something wrong with him. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out more about Morphine, the group, a little bit later. I'll do my research. It's now 17 minutes past the hour. Once again, the request line is wide open. So for this hour, anybody whose song that I didn't play, I still have Paul Carrack on deck, and everything else I'm going to go from the top of the line for hour 3. So hour 2 is complete. First hour guarantee is done. Done's deal. I can say it that way. But right now, here it is. Raina Marie, Lover's Prayer, Otis Redding. Let's check it out. I think this is going to be a superstar.
Out to you, my love. This is my lover's prayer, and I hope you can understand it, my love. My life is such a weary thing, but in my ears, oh, prayer just ring and ring. You keep me wanting, waiting and wishing, when I know deep down I'm not to blame. What you gonna do tonight when you need some loving arms to hold you tight? Tell me what you gonna do tonight when you need my happy voice to tell goodnight. Honey, but you can't let that be no problem. You got to come on home and help me solve. Yeah, I won't be missing you. And honey, my love and prayer will be all over. Talk it over. Living in this misery, darling. one rap. So many say, this is my love affair. Come on, come on home. This is my love. I'm singing it out to you, and I hope it'll reach the door. This is my love affair. I hope you get the best over.
Superstar material there, Otis Redding. I never heard that song before in my life. Thank you so much for that. Reina Marie, Lover's Prayer. Very, very gospel-esque, beautiful song. Mustache comes back and says, Moses, oh, this is these guys again. Moses, Yuthi Trio. This is going to be a live version of a song, Ocean. I'm going to keep my mouth quiet. See, the first thing my brain says, ocean. I don't think Pacific. I don't think Atlantic. I don't even think Indian. I think Led Zeppelin. But in this case, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, I just did. It might be. Is it instrumental again? Superstar material on Music Without Borders, Ocean, performed by the Moses Yuthi Trio. Give me the phonetics there, Mustache. I don't, is it Yuthi or Yufi? Or maybe it doesn't really matter. McAfee, McAfee, I don't know. Let's call the whole thing. You're listening to Music Without Borders, Paul Carrack. Dig.
When you're up against the rails, when there's no wind in your sails, you've got to balance on the scales.
friends have let you down. Nobody wants you around. When your heart is out of town, you gotta dig deep. All kinds of problems can be solved by letting life do its thing. You're never too young or too old to let only the good things in. You gotta dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. If you feel you might regret all the things you might have said, you hit the nail on the head. And dig deep. When your prayers might not be heard, and you think that page is turned, but there's still so much to learn. You gotta dig deep. All kinds of problems can be solved by letting life do its thing. You're never too young or too old to let only the good things in. You gotta dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. If you can't sleep for the feeling, and your head seems never clear, if you search but I'm not here, you gotta dig deep. If you search but I'm not here, dig deep.
Paul Carrack with Dig Deep. You're very welcome. That was for Jewel. He's a great. Paul Carrack, he's one of those guys. He's a super great singer, songwriter. I love it. What do we got coming up here? I know I just got another a mustache here on deck. Elena Marie, Mason Jennings. This is a track I have not played here. I think this is going to be a superstar. Mason Jennings with The Mountain.
I was waking late the other night. There was a bird trapped in my heart. I tried to open up and let it out before it tore my chest apart. I tossed and turned, I prayed for it to stop.
Hold on a second. No. My bad. Something happened here. Okay, here we go.
Got to open up and let it out. For it tore my chest apart. I tossed and turned, I prayed for it to stop. I scratched my face, tore my sheets. But I was way too late, my heart was gone. In its place, these bird wings beat. I was wakened from a day-to-day dream. There was a bird trapped in my mind. I tried to open up and let it out, but there was no use in trying. And where I once had a head full of thoughts of happiness and daily things, there is only strange darkness now. And in the darkness, this bird sings. I'm coming down the mountain. I've been coming for some time. I'm coming down the mountain, and this whole dark valley is mine. Ballerina, where have you gone? I've been dreaming of you. Honey, where have you gone?
Here's a fun one, guys.
Ballerina, where have you gone? I've been dreaming of you since the day you were born. Yeah.
Superstar material. Raina Marie, where'd you find this guy? Mason Jennings of the Mountain. Superstar material. Never heard it. He's got some gigs coming up here. He's playing February. He's going to be in Utah. Then going to Virginia. Hey, Roanoke. And then he's going to be in Chattanooga. So that's March dates. You listen to Music Without Borders. You guys are like giving me great stuff here. The Mustache comes in with. No, this is Yousef Days. Oh, now I'm getting confused. Have I played this one before? I don't think. I think this is going to be a potential superstar here. Yousef Days with Turquoise Galaxy. listening to Music Without Borders, Turquoise Galaxy, Yousef Days, Superstar Material. You guys are great. Happy Monday after the most boring Super Bowl ever. Here we go, The Who.
Why should I care? Why should I care?
Those are 15
You're listening to Music Without Borders from the album, the movie Quadrophenia, The Who, starring Cher. I never actually heard that song. Consciously, I don't remember it. It sounds like da dee da da. That melody is da dee. Somebody was talking earlier tonight in the show in the first hour about Chris Rea. That melody is very very reminiscent of da dee da dee da da da. Is it fool if you think it's over? I swear it's the same melody. Very, very close. Chicken and the Egg, The Who, 5:15. I don't know. Somebody was talking about, you just found out that Chris Rea died. Yeah, he's actually, I consider him actually a friend, and it was kind of sad. He's always been, um, always struggling with health issues, and he, probably one of the most optimistic, funniest, coolest guys. Very, very talented guitar player. I had no idea he could shred. I had no idea he was a shredder. I always think of him as the great singer-songwriter type of guy. When I saw him doing his warm-ups, I played 2 gigs opening up for him, and got to hang around and have supper with him. You know what I mean, backstage stuff. and you hang out, and you watch the other bands who were playing and stuff. He was a great character. This is gigs that I was playing. One in Vienna, one in Linz, part of Oberösterreich, part of Austria. I don't know, hour drive or something. And so we got just to hang around over 2 days, and it's just a really, 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 really nice guy. And he told me, he says, he was like, he says, your band is kind of boring. He says, but that other band that is here, they're super boring. And he says, tell me about Austrian music. And I was like, I said, look. I said, I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize how cool you were. And then the record labels, because we were on the same, Sony Epic. And so I said, look, our labels put us together. You're in, Austria now. And the band he was talking about was more oompa, one of these type of, ski resort types of things. And the band that I was working was a little bit more. I wasn't the singer, but and I wasn't even the songwriter. I was just a bass player, stand-up bass actually. It was a good gig, and percussionist. And he was like, "You guys at least try to do something jazzy and funky." And I'm like, "Yeah." But the other band was like super, super straight folk. So obviously, Chris Rea is really, really great with that one. Anyway, that reminded me, that Who song totally reminded me. Now, I believe I'm getting slammed here, which is good, and I like this. Hold on. No, because one of them I thought I had to look up something. Okay, now am I way up here? Okay. Bear with me here. I got distracted with, there was this one song, and I know I had to find a clean version. But, okay, here we go. Raina, you're coming in. Great, get me out of jail free card. I think not yet, but I'm going to be trying to, whoa. I'm going to be trying to, I'll ask the question in a second. A lot of people are already going, yeah, I can see it already. Oh, no, overtime question. But Kevin, that's funny. Okay, here we go. Let me get this one in for Reina Marie. Now this is a tune, Steel Heart. Boom, remastered is what I was trying to go for first. My computer's telling me I have not played this. 1990, okay, that's when I moved to London. Steel Heart. That's that phase. 1990, 89 and 1990 were very, very interesting. It was just before Nirvana broke. And rock and roll kind of was scratching our heads. Aerosmith was the best thing that we had. And then Nirvana just came and kicked, no offense, I love Aerosmith, just kicked Aerosmith's butt to the back of the line for old guys. But here we go, let's check this one out. 1990, Universal Records, Steel Heart, I'll Never Let You Go. 1990. No, that was definitely stamped. Steel Heart with I'll Never Let You Go. 45 million views. It was a big track back in the day, really, literally. And all of a sudden, grunge came in and took it all over. For better or for worse, doesn't really matter. Till death do us part. I've been there a couple of times. We part. Nobody dies. It's just weird. It's just part. Nice one, Raina Marie. Thank you so much for the super. And then come up here. We got a mustache. Now I had to wait off. You were talking about a cover, a record cover, CD cover. Sometimes I get in trouble for it, but I'll show it anyway. We'll see what happens. Now, Beggars Group tells me something. You mentioned Bad, Not Good. I know I've heard that name before, but the video that you're talking about, the one that shows the thing, is K Tranada. So let's check this one out, and I'll show the. I think this is the one you want. I think this is going to be superstar material. Superstar material on Music Without Borders. Kate Tornado with Weight Off. You're listening to Music Without Borders. Press 1 if you want overtime. I got to have the magic number. Happy Monday. I got to have the magic number. Press 1 if you want overtime.